People resist your suggestions, but they love their own ideas. Here's how to make yours theirs. Most people try to convince others by presenting their ideas directly. That triggers resistance. If you're already following PsycholoSecrets, you know the Socratic secret. Don't tell them your idea. Ask questions that lead them to discover it themselves. When they discover it, they own it, and they'll defend their own ideas to the death. Here's how to make people think your idea is theirs, using strategic questions. First tactic, know your desired conclusion before asking questions. You can't guide someone to a destination you haven't identified, so clarity first. What idea do you want them to have? Example, you want them to agree you need to hire more staff. Don't say we need more staff. Ask questions that lead there. Why does this work? Because you're controlling the destination while they think they're freely exploring. Second tactic, ask questions that expose the problem your idea solves. Using the hiring example, how many hours are you working per week right now? What are you sacrificing to keep up with current workload? What would happen to our output if you had help? See what's happening? Each question reveals pain points, makes the problem undeniable, and problems demand solutions. Why is this powerful? Because by the time you ask what should we do, they're already thinking your solution. They just don't know you planted it. Third tactic, let them arrive at your conclusion. Don't rush it. After exposing the problem through questions, ask, what do you think would solve this? Then, silence. Let them think. Let them process. Most people panic and fill the silence with their idea. Don't. The silence is doing the work. Why does silence work? Because their brain is searching for the answer to your question. And that search, it leads to your predetermined conclusion. When they say it, even if it's 80% your idea, you respond, that's brilliant. I think you're onto something. Fourth tactic, and this is critical, validate their discovery enthusiastically. When they say something close to your idea, say something like, that's exactly what I was sensing but couldn't articulate. Or, you just put into words what I've been feeling. Why does validation seal ownership? Because you're confirming they discovered something valuable. Their ego now attaches to this idea. It's theirs. They'll defend it. You didn't convince them. They convinced themselves. And self-conviction is unshakable. Now listen carefully. The world doesn't reward the nicest person. It rewards the one who understands power. My book, Dark Psychology, The Forbidden Knowledge, gives you that power. Over 300 tactics to dominate every interaction. Verbal comebacks that destroy. Psychological tricks to read anyone. Manipulation techniques to control conversations. Influence strategies to make people do what you want. Whether it's at work, in relationships, or in any confrontation, this book is your complete arsenal. If you act now, you'll also get Reading Minds, The Invisible Advantage, absolutely free. This book reveals FBI-level psychological tactics. You'll learn to read people like an open book, spot lies instantly, and see through anyone's mask in seconds. This offer won't last. Link in bio.